Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Marcia from Mom Hunts Dead People, and today we are going to cover how to turn your ancestors' handwriting into a font. You're going to need two things in order to accomplish this. One is a photo editor or photo manipulator, and for this I used GIMP. And the other thing is a font maker, and for that I used Calligraphr. The first step is to pop over to Calligraphr and then click on Create a Template. Over on your left is what you can add to your template. Depending on your account, depends on how many characters you can add. You do not have to use all of the characters that you decide to put in your template. On the top left, click Download Template. From there, you have the option of changing your file name and selecting PNG or PDF. Either one will work for our purposes. Then you also have the additional options of draw help lines and characters as background. That's really more for people who are handwriting them, but they can still be useful for our purposes. Pay attention to this window here because it is not an automatic download. You have to actually click on download your template. I found the easiest way to do this next step is to populate GIMP with your handwriting samples and your PDF or PNG download template. From here on out, it's all about using quick mask and then copy and paste. So zoom into your handwriting sample as close as you can get while seeing everything, and then apply your quick mask, which is all the way in the bottom left-hand corner. Once everything goes pink, you'll be able to use the brush and make sure it is set to white, and then brush over the letter or number you wish to copy. Once you're happy with your result, go and click on the bottom left to turn off the quick mask. After doing so, you'll notice that around the area that you have previously brushed over will be the marching ants, indicating your selection. Select Edit, Copy Visible, then go over to your tab with your template and then Edit, Paste. It will be a floating layer, so just move it in place of the letter or number you have selected and then anchor it to the template. After that, repeat the steps as many times as needed until you fill up your template. If you don't desire to anchor each floating layer, you can also create an individual layer in case you wish to go back and edit them. If you forget to apply your quick mask, you'll quickly notice because you'll be brushing over your letter or number in white paint. If that happens, simply undo it and then apply the layer mask and resume as normal. Another error that might happen is that you apply your layer mask, but you forget to deselect your previous selection. If you were to continue anyway, this will result in you having two or more characters selected when you remove your layer mask. This means that everything will be considered visible when you copy it. It will only cost you a bit of time and frustration if you do make this error, and it's easy to remedy. Simply deselect all of your selections and then go back and redo it. If you come across a character that is partially obscured, be it through dirt, debris, or faded ink, but you can logically make out the swoops and the angles of where your ancestor would have traced it, go ahead and fill that in. This is where I found the guidelines and the shadows of the letters to be particularly helpful. I had an idea of how large I should scale my image down to and fit it into each square. When you come to cursive handwriting, you're going to have to make an educated guess on where each letter or each character begins and ends. But truly, there's no right or wrong in this. You just have to have a general idea of where, like in this case, your U and your N meet. Once you've completed your template, whether through adequate handwriting samples or through maybe a little bit of forgery, we head back over to Calligraphr after downloading our completed template. This time, instead of hitting templates, you'll be clicking on My Fonts. Then select Upload Template. Make sure to select Choose File and don't go straight to Upload Template like I did. After you've uploaded every page you need to for your template, you can finally click Upload Template. Here is your chance to review everything that you've done. You will be given the option to delete any particular character that you don't like, or if you have enough handwriting samples, you can go and create more samples and upload those as create variants. Once you're satisfied with everything you've chosen, you can click Edit Font Details. This will allow you to name your font and make a few minor changes. If you have a high enough account level with Calligraphr, you'll be able to even adjust the metadata. Once that's done, go over to Build Font and then select Build. In order to actually download and use your font, you have to go to the top of this pop-up window where it says Font Files and then click on the two font file types. This will allow you to install it on your computer for personal use, or if you have managed to actually get enough handwriting samples to build a complete font to be able to sell your ancestors your unique handwriting. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope that is able to help you flesh out your ancestors just a little bit more, make them a little bit more human. instead of just names on a piece of paper. All right, everyone. Until next time.